Our first catalyst to present is Amber Price, the owner-operator of the Bookman, the undisputed cultural and intellectual center of Downtown Chilliwack. Amber is active in many progressive community enterprises. She is a member of the CEPCO Board and the Creative Commission, and an unabashed promoter of downtown businesses, regularly hosting visiting film shoots in her store. She is also the passionate curator of the Chilliwack Mural Festival and its promoter of the role in transforming downtown. Amber, please.
Sometimes I'm almost puzzled as to how I became the director of a mural festival. But when you consider my strong organizational skills, my commitment to my community, my love of the downtown, and my passion for public art, I guess it kind of makes sense. And it all began innocently enough. I wanted to put a mural on the back of my business. Entitled Open for Interpretation, this mural is a subjective experience that changes depending on the viewer's preference in titles. It's also, of course, a shameless advertisement for my business. And this is part of the beauty of public art. It can do more than one thing at the same time. Like selfie walls, these interactive murals invite people to participate in their urban centers in unique ways. Nothing makes me happier than coming out the back of my business and discovering people taking photos with friends and family and making memories in this space. But it wasn't until I created my first large-scale mural that I knew I was hooked. 25 feet tall, this iconic beauty is now the gateway into our downtown core. But every single night it would make me sad because it would disappear when the sun went down. So I leveraged some of my volunteer hours and applied for a public lighting grant. And now this mural that once disappeared in the dark is a showcase piece. Public lighting is unique in that it creates feelings of safety. It lights things up and creates an urban vibe that everybody loves. And I began to realize how important public lighting is in the vibe of a downtown core. Take this alleyway, for example. A once forgotten about space, this is now a welcoming, warm, and cozy lit place that lures you in. It almost feels European in some ways. And as you walk down this once forgotten about alleyway, you discover something totally unexpected. Jellyfish Jail made use of a derelict, abandoned doorway that nobody had loved in a very long time. Now illuminated by 240 watts of black lights, this place sings with creativity and creates a place that people can stop and appreciate a little bit of art. And I think about these spaces like papered up windows, forgotten about deficits in our downtown that can become showcases for creative enterprise, creating small commissions for digital artists and giving you little spots to enjoy and pause in your urban centers. But I don't believe that all public art has to be temporary in that sense. It can be like this canvas that was custom built for my business. This resided there for a couple of months during our first mural festival, and then was moved to the permanent collection at Chilliwack General Hospital, temporary becoming permanent to be enjoyed for many generations. As I started moving through my downtown core on foot on a regular basis to show people murals, I discovered a frightening amount of trash and neglect, and it really started bothering me that somebody wasn't doing something about it. And then I remembered that I am somebody. I began spending my Sundays picking up garbage, first by myself, then with friends and family, and soon the community began to join me in reclaiming these neglected spaces and turning them into community spaces. We hauled trash from outside of buildings, we crowdsourced $4,000, and we transformed this space from a derelict wasteland to somewhere that's inspirational and invites community. We closed in a problematic doorway, installed a mural, new doors, and a little free library. Combined with a selfie wall and another public lighting grant, this space is utterly transformed. Now people are drawn here for an entirely different reason, and it creates passive security with good lighting and a beautiful mural. I love the little pockets of canvases that exist throughout cities that are unexpected, like dumpsters. They're a reality in every city, peppering alleyways and the backs of buildings, and now I've begun to see them as potential canvases, little sparks of joy to draw people together in their community. And the same goes for smaller canvases in a downtown core, like doorways. It gives space for emerging artists to test their chops without the pressure of a large wall. And as you're moving through an urban center on foot, it's a small space to slow down and enjoy. And all of these forgotten about spaces that you would otherwise pass by, like alleyways, are all of a sudden community spaces, giving you a reason to move into them with confidence and curiosity, to enjoy them with friends and family, stop to take a picture, and perhaps read the plaque and learn the story of the mural. And murals have a unique ability to communicate complex ideas in a heartbeat. I think it's very important, especially for youth, to see yourself reflected in your urban center. And murals are a way of accomplishing that in a beautiful way. While I'm curating artists, I think it's very important to look for representation. Intentionally, I choose artists that are emerging, female artists, BIPOC artists with an emphasis on Indigenous artists, those who are LGBTQ Two-Spirit plus, and those who live with disability. When we see ourselves represented in our urban centers, we feel belonging and a sense of community that is so important. Perhaps crowdsourcing is a way of manifesting that feeling of community and murals belonging to all of us. When we come together with a common goal and a common purpose, we are so powerful. And twice now I have fundraised in a crowdsourcing situation to pay for murals, and these literally belong to the generous people that make contributions. Murals are an equalizer. Your socioeconomic status does not matter. They are there to inspire you, to draw you in, and to put you in a state of awe and wonder with their beauty. I love seeing my murals for the first time through strangers' eyes, and I guess that's why I've become an unofficial mural tour guide. My name is Amber Price, and I am the director of the Chilliwack Mural Festival. I don't just believe that public art boosts the tourism economy or creates opportunities for the creative class. I believe that murals change communities, cities, and in turn, the world. Thank you.